All right, everybody, welcome to a Ridgeline Hunting podcast. I am your host, David Crane, and I actually have a very special guest, my wife, Karen. Karen, welcome to the podcast, very first time.
Thank you.
Yep, and it is Mother's Day today, so everybody out there, happy Mother's Day. Hopefully you're having a great time. We pretty much just didn't do anything today. We did yard work and laundry because we are actually headed to Florida, and we are going to Clearwater, and we are going on a fishing trip starting next week on Monday. So we are going with, what is it? Fisheye.
Yep. Sport fishing.
Yeah, Fisheye Sport Fishing. We actually went there, I don't know how long ago that was.
It was in May of 21.
So it's been 4 years since we've been there, and we did an inshore fishing charter, and it's basically in between, what is that, Tampa and
it was in the Sound, like the Sound between the mainland and Clearwater. Beach.
Yeah. And so, yeah, basically we're going back, but this time we're going to be going into the deep sea. So we're going into the Gulf, and they said it's either like 8 miles to 70 miles out into the Gulf. So are you excited for that, or?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, it's going to be one word answers. Don't do that to me.
No.
Yeah, I'm actually super excited. I was talking to my oldest son. He's actually super excited. We were talking about it earlier today. And then Malachi, who you guys have met, Malachi is super excited. Malachi was on the podcast talking about the youth turkey hunt. He is our T1D warrior, so he's super excited. So we're all really excited about the fishing trip. And I mean, you set both of these up. So from the first trip, which you guys will see on YouTube, I'm actually redoing the video, and that's actually going to release maybe the following Friday. So actually when we actually get back from our Florida trip, that one will be releasing, and then I'll release the newest one maybe the next week, so you guys can kind of compare.
Or you should release it this week so that people can catch up, and then
I already have a video going in on this Friday. So, yeah, nice try. But yeah, it will be out soon, the newest one, because I can't wait to actually put that one together. And I still don't know what kind of cameras I'm bringing, but I'll figure that out. But so from the inshore, we fished with Marlon, who was our captain, and he was awesome. Mm-hmm. We had a great time fishing. We caught a lot of catfish, but Karen, you caught a red drum. Red fish or red drum. They go by both, but that was a huge fish.
Yeah.
Well, Marlon says it was like 6 pounds, but I mean that 6-pounder was a big fish.
Yeah, it was a pretty good sized fish. It was, when we first did the trip, we were hopeful to bring some fish home with us, but it was catch and release on that inshore end back in 2021 due to recovering red tides. So we had a really good time just catching fish and then releasing them. We did catch a lot of catfish with some kind of weird barb in it that Marlon used some kind of tool that automatically shot it back into the ocean and got the hook out of its mouth.
Yeah, so like a long pair of pliers is basically all that is. So you just go down in there, jiggle the hook, and then it just plops them back in. But those catfish, the little barbs on them, if they get you, it's a nasty sting. But also you can swell up, because a friend of ours, Luke, caught a catfish out in the Gulf, and he got hit with it, and it stung him pretty good, and he didn't really realize it till the next day, and his hand was kind of swollen. So
I didn't know that.
Yeah, it can be kind of nasty, but yeah, Marlon didn't want to mess around with the catfish, so we didn't want to either. But on this trip, we're all wanting to catch something a little bit different. Malachi wants to catch a grouper. That's like his main one, but I mean, you know, those can be a couple 100 pounds, and he's barely 100 pounds.
Well, there's a separate trip you can book with Fish Eye Sport Fishing that is for a Goliath grouper. We didn't book that one where they would focus mainly on Goliath grouper, but we booked one where it's just general season, whatever is open. So I'm hoping to catch some redfish, some grouper, anything that I can eat, basically, because I do love that white fish that's from the Gulf Coast. So, that's what I'm really excited to do. And, you know, but trying to figure out whatever we catch, hopefully we have a good catch. You know, how do we flash freeze that and get it home the next day?
It's going to be less than 24 hours too. So
yeah.
Maybe the captain will have some ideas for us. Number one thing is we need to get a cooler. We need to get it on ice. And then once we do that, once it's in the plane, it's going to be pretty much frozen anyways. I mean, we're going to be at altitude for 6.5 hours coming back to Washington State. So it will stay frozen. So I guarantee we'll get some ideas on what to do, because we're probably not the first people to travel with fish, if we can even do that. So I don't even know the rules behind any of that. So we'll learn all that when we're talking with the captain and everything. And I mean, 70 miles out into the ocean might take a little while, so we
never know. I mean,
spark up a conversation.
I think I've got an app on my phone. I have no clue what it is, but there's one for like tracking sharks, to know where the sharks are when they ping, when they've been tagged and released. And then, you know, I'd love to see a whale shark. Like, I mean, it's not common, but it is possible. They've been in the area before.
Well, we're not trying to catch one. It'd be cool to see.
Yeah, I just want to see one. But, you know, sea turtles and anything else like ocean life, like it would. I'm just really excited to like go out and be out there. It will be hot. I don't know if you check the weather. It's gonna be like mid to high 80s. So I mean, but that's
out
typical.
out on the ocean too, and we're not really gonna have anything covering us either. So we do have like those UV like shirts or whatever. Mine has a hood on it. We might want to find everybody one with a hood on it, because it will protect your ears and everything. And I mean, you definitely don't want your ears to get
Or
roasted.
I'm just going to use sunscreen.
Yeah, there's that too. But so what are you trying to actually catch? Like, is there like a
I don't care.
list?
I just want to catch fish.
Catching? Okay, just
I
catching
mean,
fish.
yeah. I mean, I think Marlon did a pretty good job, like baiting the hooks for us before. You know, I'm okay like baiting a hook, but I definitely don't know how to like clean a fish. So, but you know, that I think that's sort of getting ahead of myself, especially for like traveling back home with it. But yeah, I just want to catch fish. I want to have a good time, see some wildlife. I mean, when we did the inshore trip a couple years ago, I guess not a couple, 4 years ago, we saw dolphins. Remember, we saw the dolphins. We had the bird.
I just redid all the film, so like
the birds,
the dolphins are going to be on there.
Yeah. The birds
seagulls
that were trying to eat the bait as we were throwing it in the water, like we had a problem with that for a couple minutes. That was sort of fun, right? Like trying to get them to go away. And then what else did we see? The pelicans, all the pelicans at the dock at the end of the day when he fed them all the leftover bait. That was fun to watch too.
That was pretty funny.
This reminds me of the Finding Nemo movie where they're like mine. So yeah, I'm just excited to go out on the water. I've never done anything like that before. Like, I'm a little bit worried about getting seasick, so I ordered some patches.
Well, this one's not out in
Dramamine, but it's still the deep sea. None of us have been on the ocean like that before, so I just want to be prepared. Nobody wants to be sick on such a fun adventure.
Chumming for fish.
Yep.
Yeah, but this is not going to be like open water. Yeah, we're out in the sea, but it's not the Atlantic or the Pacific where it's just
the Gulf of America now. I mean, like, it's the open water. It's the open ocean.
Okay, it's not the same.
Okay.
But anyways, yeah, it's not the same. But it's going to be fun, and yes, hopefully no one gets sick. We do have like some patches that we're going to wear to keep us from.
And Dramamine. I'm taking Dramamine too. That's your choice.
Stay off that. I'm trying to catch some stuff. I ain't trying to be just passed out.
It doesn't make me sleepy.
Oh. Yeah. Well, I don't take any of that stuff, so I don't know.
I mean, but can we talk about the trip from 4 years ago? Like the highlight of the trip, like you talked about me getting the red fish. But I think the other really cool thing was that Malachi got a puffer fish, right? Like that. I have the video of that, so you can add that on.
It's already on the video.
Okay, perfect.
Yeah.
I mean, no one's really ever seen a puffer fish right up close and personal. So I thought that was fun to see and just experience and see the kids having a good time fishing too.
And it was 4 years ago. So, I mean, Malachi was 8. Devin was 13. I mean, Devin now he's close to being 18. Malachi is 12.
Yeah.
So it's like, and Malachi is like all in on like outdoor stuff, fishing, hiking, hunting, all that stuff. And Devin is too.
He just doesn't like to get his hands slimy with fish, and I don't blame him. That's sort of gross. But I normally go prepared, right? Like I have I take towels and hand wipes and all kinds of stuff. So. Yeah.
I think it's going to be a good time. There isn't really a fish that I'm like going after, but it would be really cool to get it's a dolphin on the sheet, but I think it's a mahi-mahi. If you were to like be in Hawaii or something, I think that's like the name. It's a mahi-mahi. It's very slender, long. It's got like a flat face, nice like fin on its back. Kind of goes almost from the back of its head, like almost all the way down to its tail. They're kind of like a greenish, kind of on the bottom, kind of yellow on the top. Very, very cool looking fish. They would be really cool for that. Just say that I caught one. That's mainly my thing. The Goliath grouper, that would be insane to catch, but it's not really anything too crazy for me.
I'd just love to bring some fish home for the freezer, honestly. So some groupers, some redfish, some tuna. Well,
the redfish I don't think are going to be out in the open water like that, but I don't know. Never know.
I don't know.
Yeah. Well, yeah, the redfish is actually really cool. They're just really pretty. It's a giant goldfish is what it looks like.
Sort of. Just not neon orange.
Yeah, but I mean, it's gold. It's gold looking.
Yeah.
It's a really cool fish.
Yeah.
But, yeah, I don't know who our captain is. I'm pretty sure I could look it up, but I'm not sure who it is because it's just Marlin and then the open sea guy, whatever his name is. But we'll find that out next Monday. But yeah, I really just wanted to get you on and talk about some fishing and what our expectations might be for the fishing trip. And our expectations are fairly low. All we want to do is catch some fish, but we've been actually on their Instagram looking at some of the deep sea
catches.
Deep sea catches, and there's been people that have been having a really good haul. So we're gonna have 4 people fishing, so hopefully we'll be able to just keep on raking them in. And I'm not sure if they cook anything on the boat.
No.
But I know that there are some charters that do that.
No, they don't cook it on the boat, but they'll tell us like what restaurants will cook it up for us if we want to take one to dinner one night and cook it.
Oh, we went to that one that
I don't know.
With Robbie and Katrina. They cook fish.
Yeah.
They bring in hulls, so yeah, maybe we'll be able to have our own little cookout from the fish that we catch. That'd be pretty awesome.
Yep.
Yeah. So, with that being said, is there anything else that you wanted to say on this very short podcast?
Nope.
Nothing? Well, it'll be a little bit more exciting because when we actually get back, we're going to have the Crane family in my little kill corner here talking about the fishing trip. So it's probably going to be a mess, but just so many voices. It'll be the first time I've had actually more than 2 people in this podcast area. So that would be pretty exciting. I've never had more than 2 people here. So
well,
I'll get it
I don't
figured.
think you need any more space though in the garage.
I think I'll figure it out. I have another lens that actually we can get 4 people in here talking. It won't be an issue. But yeah, I'm super excited. I think putting together the video, I'm going to have my Insta 360, which will be on me, but I'm also thinking about bringing my Sony, which I use for absolutely everything. I just don't want to drop it in the water.
Well, I just got brand new iPhone 16 Pro. Not by technical choice today, but I had to get it. And it takes really good videos and pictures, so maybe I'll help you out.
That'd be nice. Yeah. Never had
maybe. I mean,
never
there's
had
no
a cameraman.
guarantee. Yeah,
so.
There's no guarantee.
Yeah, so I'm super excited. The one thing that I just hope that no one gets sick. That's like the one thing that's going to be that could be absolutely terrible. I don't think it will be super choppy like it could be what we have here in the Pacific Ocean, where it can just be sea to sky, and it's like riding a roller coaster the whole time.
Yeah, I mean, let's talk about that in T1D too, right? Because we don't know how Malachi will react if he's not feeling well, if his blood sugar will go high, if it'll go low. We also need to make sure that we have plenty of
snacks,
regular snacks, low snacks, emergency
protein.
Glucagon. Like, we need to make sure that we have everything, and we always do anyways when you travel. Like, I make sure that we're well covered. And so, but that's another complication is not knowing how his body will react to the heat, to the potential if he feels like he's getting a little bit sick on the boat. So those are all variables that we have come into play.
Those are variables anytime we do anything. Malachi was diagnosed when he was 2. He was actually
a couple days before he turned 3.
Yep, we were actually leaving the hospital on his birthday. Or his birthday party.
The day before. It was the day before.
Was it the day before?
Yeah.
In my head, it was the same day, but it all ran together. We're in the hospital for a week or so. But, so, I mean, we've been dealing with the type 1.
This year will be 10 years, September.
Yeah, in September. It's October.
It's September 30th.
Well, okay, when he was diagnosed, yeah.
Yep.
It was September, yeah. But yeah. We've been doing our best, and Malachi is thriving. He's doing great. You would never know he had type 1 unless he brought out his pump or you saw his little cord hanging out or something like that. But yeah, he's just a normal little dude doing his thing.
Yep.
But yeah, those are the variables that we have to deal with too. So not only just everybody else being sick, but then we have the complications of type 1 diabetes, and sometimes it's not an issue, sometimes it is.
But you never know.
Yeah, and we'll be prepared for it.
That's how diabetes is. You just never know. No 2 days are ever the same.
No. And you could eat the same thing each day, and your blood sugar is going to do something completely different every single day. It's just one of those things.
Yep.
But yeah, you guys leave here in 2 days. I have 3 days with an empty house.
Well, let's talk about this. It's Sunday night. We leave at 8 a.m. Tuesday morning. So I have to work tomorrow. And I haven't started packing. I have a suitcase out. But I haven't started packing anything. So It will be a very busy day tomorrow. And we'll cross our fingers that I don't forget anything. And if we do, I can either buy it or you can bring it with you.
Yeah.
So we're good.
No biggie.
Okay. Good to go?
All right, everybody. Happy Mother's Day. Thank you for listening. This is a pretty short podcast. But I just really wanted to let everybody know, Happy Mother's Day. And we have an awesome trip coming up. And we're going to tell you all about it here soon. So, yeah, be listening for the next podcast because it's probably going to be our fishing trip and everything that's going to go with that. So everyone have a great night, and again, happy Mother's Day. Bye.
Bye.